So the societal issue which we chose to address through our project is Alzheimer's disease, which has nearly more than 1 million cases per year in India alone. Since no cure exists for this, in order to make the patients of Alzheimer's disease lives easier, what we have devised is an object detection model that can help the patients with Alzheimer's disease identify objects as well as search for objects as well. The object detection is done in both real time as well as using pre-recorded video. Real time so as to identify the objects within that instant wherever the person is viewing it, and pre-recorded video so as to search for the object whenever the person requires it, whenever the patient requires it. And this object detection is done using an app.
Ma'am, this is Sanathan. I am explaining the object recognition part, both real time and pre-recorded. As we can see here, we are using Tensorflow for object recognition. We can also further train this model to our liking. I am running the flow command here. So for object recognition, which uses YOLO v2 version 2 as a model for object recognition. It has started running on input image. Now it completed. So which the input images I'll be showing you in a few seconds here inside sample image folder. So these are the input images. Here are the images. So these are frames of a pre-recorded video. This contains TV remote and then laptop, also mouse, keyboard. So the output cannot be recognized by a Python code because these are images, so we have to get the output as a JSON file. So this also supports JSON conversion, so I use terminal the command for getting us JSON file. So now I can use Python to scan through the list of objects. In the Python file, we will be actually entering the objects to be searched. And we get the list of objects which are near to this object once we enter. So we got the JSON files here. So I will be running the Python command now. This is a pre-recorded video. I'll also be showing you the real-time video object recognition. So enter the object to search mouse. So you get the picture also. So here what happens is even if you get the two objects as same name, like two chairs as same name, you'll be confused which chair to go near. So we also show a photo like this, so we'll be knowing that patient will know which chair exactly to go. Even if it is in some other room, the surrounding will show him that he has to go only in that location and not the other chair. So it also shows in textual format to avoid for ease of use. So this is the code, and we can see here I'm using JSON file and it's a Python code. So I'm scanning through objects in the if command, everything. That's simple simple Python code only. And then this another G file, this one is for the real-time object scanning. So it connects to Firebase. It also uses same TensorFlow. This connects to Firebase, and in the real time the objects are scanned every second, and only textual data is sent to Firebase cloud. And this is taken up by the app, which my teammates will discuss. So like the app is a ReactJS app. It will provide mobility, platform independence, aesthetic, etc. So that app will take input, and then it will run the object searching, and it will take the latest object and print the nearby objects list. So now what mainly happens is the objects are recognized and stored as JSON files in this pre-recorded. This is real time. So now from the latest JSON file, or even in pre-recorded, the latest data which is sent in cloud, that's based on time, we start searching for the required object till we get the object in a frame. So once we get we tell the objects which are present nearby the object to be searched, which are in the frames. So what happens is the patient is able to track the other stationary objects like TV, etc., to find the required object. Like the patient, here you can see the remote is detected 57% confidence level, keyboard and 85% confidence level. So like the patient may forget his pill box or water bottle and all to take his medicines, so he will see if the pill box is near the TV, which is shown in the image or in the text also, but in image will be better. The pill box is near the TV, then he will go to the TV and he will go near the TV and find the pill box. So that's how this provides aid for Alzheimer's disease. It's a very serious disease. About in India also million cases are there, and there is no cure found yet, so we have to go for some aid like this. So thank you, ma'am.
So as Sanathan has explained how the object detection model works in the previous section, let me start by explaining how the data is stored onto the cloud, and how the data which is stored onto the cloud is retrieved onto the app, so that you can search for a particular object and you can get the latest instance in which it was recorded, or the latest instance in which it was found. So let us see how the data is being stored onto the cloud. So this is the database, online database which we are using for storing the data onto the cloud, and each chunk of every chunk like this ME58, whatever it is given, this chunk corresponds to the objects which are detected on a particular frame, or corresponds to that particular frame from which the data was recorded. So as you can see, in one instance, keyboard was detected, and it was detected in room 1. So a remote and the keyboard and the base were found, and it was also found in room 1. So every frame's data is loaded onto the particular cloud database, and from that database we are going to take this data so that we can find a particular object, and especially the particular object's recent instance of recording. So now let's proceed to see the overview of the app, and then we can see how we can search for a particular object and how we can retrieve that. So as you can see, this is the home screen which we have designed, a basic simple home screen, and this part add reminder, it's used to add a reminder for a particular date and time. This will be explained in detail by Shyam Sundar, so I will proceed to how you can search for a particular object. So you have to enter what object you are going to search for. So let me enter, I am going to search for a laptop. So I'm going to submit it. So as we have searched for laptop, we have found that this object has been found near a remote and a keyboard in room 1. So let us take a look at the Firebase database for confirming that in the recent instance in which the laptop was seen, and in this instance laptop was recently seen, and it was seen with a remote and a keyboard, and it was recorded in room 1. So it proves that our app works both efficiently and precisely. So we can proceed to the next section, in which Shyam Sundar is going to explain how the remainder app works.
Hello, I'm Shyam. I would just like to carry on what Sherry talked about object detection. Yes, object detection is the main focus of our project. But we decided to add another feature called add reminders. Object detection's limitation is it'll remind you for where the objects are placed. But in the case that the Alzheimer patient or anyone in general requires to remember tasks, which is a part of our day-to-day lives, this is a bit negative effect for our Alzheimer disease patients, because they tend to forget things and there's a high chance that they'll forget the important tasks. That's why we add this add reminder feature. I'll just go to show you the demo of how it works. Here, as you can see, we in the calendar app, we get a basic description of the current week, and from which you can add events. In this case, you can see a month in which you can add events for a particular date. I'll add a particular date, and then you can write the details with the name of the topic and the notes required for the particular topic. Just give me a second. And after which you can add the a particular date. Just Yes, I didn't add the deadline. I'll just switch on this thing. Yeah. After this, yeah, as you can see, I've made the necessary changes. Now you can update the task. So what we did in our calendar, in our add reminder feature, is that instead of accessing the push notifications into our app and sending it, because it has to work on both the platforms, there's a high chance that the performance issue might cause a problem. So what we have done is we have sent this data to the system calendar apps, through which they will send the push notifications. In that case, sending the data into the system calendar app won't consume so much time as much as you need to get the push notifications. So we have made a asynchronous request to the system calendars, and we have sent this data. I'll show it to you in the system calendars app over here. Yeah, as you can see, the event for project for TARP has already been added. Yeah, here you have the description. From here, our system, that is the kernel of the particular device, will provide the necessary notifications at the particular time it's necessary. So this is what our add reminder feature has done. This is just so that it will be a extra benefit for Alzheimer's disease patient, as it is important. Thank you.